Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our China All Eurekas challenge. We only have a couple that are difficult. I would say we only have one that's difficult, and this is because we have to rely on the kindness of Sid Meier for this. Guidance systems requires you to kill a fighter, which is not going to happen against the AI. But, you know, you can get it from a scientist or something else. Potentially. I don't know if you can probably steal it if somebody else has researched it, but no one else has researched that yet, so we'll see. I mean, we just gotta buy time for that one and give everything every chance we can. We have plenty to research as is. We failed to steal gold, but we didn't get detected. Alright, Tesla. We have used one of your actions in our capital. Let's go use the other one in Beijing. And so we're still waiting to be able to place a spaceport here, I believe, even though it'd be nice to maybe get, you know, a theater. So, but that's currently what we're waiting for. And do we have a friend coming to repair these? These are pillaged. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, so let me go ahead and queue up another oil power plant. You can just chill, my dude. We needed you for a bonus, and we have that bonus now. Stealing nanotechnology. Not with this friend, though. This man is just trying to, he's just trying to siphon funds to learn how to do some other stuff in the future. Our settler will be ready to drop something over here. We'll be able to get this aluminum shortly. We don't have... Oh, we almost have plastic, so we're about to be able to get some more oil as well. So this is one of our bonuses. It's nanotechnology, which we were stealing. Or going to steal. Let's get that flood barrier going. It's It looks like it's important for you guys. So Geneva, we will pick up the bonus again. Kumasi, we will pick up the bonus again for... And... yeah, I mean, we're trucking along. We're getting the things we need. You need oil power plants. We might still need the broadcast centers for... We already have it for telecommunications. Ah, yes, repair this, please. Thank you. And this one as well. And then you can be on your way. Perhaps we'll stop and get the pearls on the way out.
In the hierarchy of the major...
Successfully acquired advanced ballistics. That's not the one we're worried about, right? No, advanced ballistics is the two... the two power plant ones. We have that already. Build 2 aerodromes. We have the bonus for this one. More production. So we can't go for rocketry yet. I mean, we could start it, but we can't finish this until we've boosted it either through a great scientist or a spy. I believe there's engineers that have it as well, right? Because there's like increase the production power of space projects and also give you the boost for rocketry. But unfortunately, we don't seem to have any of those types of friends available to us right now. I definitely recall that they exist. I don't think we have access to it, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna have you start working on campus research to go along with your friend here, because we need to make some progress along this so that it doesn't cost us 31,000 for the next one. But we're waiting for the next one because the current one is not good for us, unfortunately. Not good for us right now. I guess we have quite a ways to go until our money is necessary to buy that that great scientist, unless the AI goes crazy and buys it, you know, in which case plans change. But for now, we can keep our resources spent a little bit. No technology to steal. See, this is just unfortunate. I guess let's take some of their money. I don't like sending our good spy on other missions, really. I would prefer them to only be stealing technology, but we don't need the technology right now is the bottom line. I'm not going to give up any of my aluminum. Not for you, not for anyone. You heard it here first, folks. Aluminum stays in China.
Men, their rights, and nothing.
Okay, so democracy is here. This is going to make our trade routes a lot better. It's going to make our purchasing power better. And we'll be able to go build the building we need for the future. So Wisselbanken, you can move into the diplomatic policy slot. Economic union, you get to move up here. And then we have 2 wild cards available to us. What do we want to do with those wild card boys? I don't know. Let's get colonial taxes. I don't see anything that benefits us too much particularly here. I mean, we could also pick up like triangular trade for some more cash money. This is like 60 gold per turn, which is not terrible. It really isn't. What are you getting? Go to builder. So you need to queue up the, what would it? It's the Royal Society. Builders gain the ability to use all their charges to help district projects. That's what we want for our space affair. And now what are we looking for? We could maybe take... I was gonna say we could maybe take professional sports, because this would let us get some more buildings and whatnot that we kind of need. But globalization is one of the requirements for robotics. It's the only requirement for robotics. And if we don't get it elsewhere, we need to try to get it here, so... I'm going to send you to our capital, and we are going to counter-spy with this friend. Because we build all these, we're hoping to steal techs, but so far, you know, we're throttled pretty hard on that based on how our neighbors are doing. Which is fair, I suppose. Okay, I suppose you should get an entertainment district. Let's put it in a non-flooded location. Location with no flooding would be preferable. I am going to have you gain 2 levels, even though you have a 90% chance to steal the Telltale Heart. I just want to make sure we have the maximum chance of success. You know, if they have modifiers in their territory or a counter spy or something like that, we want to be as high a level as possible, because that... The number you see there is a liar. It's a liar. It lies to you. So you have to keep that in mind. It's very important to not assume that that's just going to be correct. Dude, should we buy this oil? We might as well. And then we can send this man on his merry way somewhere else. Over here, perhaps, where they could use some upgrades. Okay, you've repaired all of this appropriately. Then now let's go hit up the pearls and head out of here. So we're just buying time right now. It's I think this is the most unfortunate part of this challenge is this part of the game where you're so dependent on other civs and you're so dependent on the whim of, you know, the great people generation, which I feel like we've gotten the short the short end of the deal here on that personally, but maybe I'm a little biased in that I'm trying to beat this this challenge solidly, and the game I feel like is not hooking me up right now. I think we're still gonna do it. Like I said, I'm worried about the one that guidance systems. I'm worried about that one the most of all. I think if we can just buy ourselves time, the other ones we can pick up, just because we're getting less science per turn than our neighbors, so we should be able to do it. And they're not. It's not looking like anybody's kind of winning anything right now. What I really needed was somebody to be interested in the science path. Oh, he's researched rocketry. Can we steal from him then? I'll have to wait for an appropriate spy to come around and then go look at what his cities can offer us. Because if we can steal rocketry from him, that's an important addition to our empire for sure. That's how I would classify that. Okay, it's your turn. You were gonna come down here, right, and maybe provide us with some enhancements to the land in the form of mines and lumber mills.
There's so much plastic in this coat.
I tried to use it's called Microsoft Game Pass or whatever to pick up The Outer Worlds, which just came out recently. Download it on my computer, but I'm running Windows 10 like a crazy person apparently. Or no, I'm at Windows 7. I'm running Windows 7 like a crazy person apparently. And apparently, you know, to use the Game Pass thing, you have to go on the Xbox or Windows 10. And I have an Xbox. I don't use it, I gotta say. It's my least used device in the house. No. No, we gotta get him back. It was Korea that has him, I think. Right? That's what it looked like. Oh, she has something to say about this, I think. Because she's not responding in the UI, which means she's just waiting for me to take an action or something. There's something queued up that's messing with the system as is. So we need to get past that. All right, is there any chance we can take first on this? There is. We should probably just boost theaters with some people that are not doing anything of import right now, because theaters give you the most great people points per you know, time spent. That may not actually be true, by the way. I assume it's true because you get 3 separate great people points, but I don't know if you get the same amount amongst those 3. Like, let's say you get 20 great people points from completing the project. With the theater one, you might get like 6, 6, and 7 or something like that, for all I know, you know? I was assuming that it would just map entirely to everyone, so like, you know, if you got 20 industrial points, that you'd get 20 writers, 20 artists, 20 musician, but that may not be the case. What am I looking for here? I wanted to look at great people. That's what I wanted to look at. I think getting through engineers might be useful. So let's get you to do an industrial zone logistics or 2. Create a battleship with 1 promotion level. You know what? We don't need it right now. There we go. I will tell you that I will cease these operations, and then I will not cease them, but I need you to go ahead and give me back my friend. 12 gold per turn and 74, that's well worth it. And, wait, you're here as well? should we have you... We should maybe have you counter-spying... I don't know. I don't think there's a really great spot to counter-spy. I do think that we just need you guys counter-spying, though. So let me get you in on this counter-spy game. And we'll have you overlap this area. I don't know if it stacks, like if you had spies all over this place, if they all added up to the defense, or if it's just like you got a spy in the ring and that's all that matters. I don't know if there's a difference there, so there might be some waste involved is the gist of it. And I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter too much. We've got our good spies out there trying to steal technology. Oh yeah, I could have used one of these guys to take a look at the Arab stealing options, but we'll wait till our person gets back from prison. We can boost robotics? Isn't that the globalization one? It is the globalization. So we were going for that one anyway. But there's no reason not to steal it at the same time. So let's go ahead and just snag that. let me go ahead and just get that from you. And like I said, I should have taken a look at the other thing, but we're gonna have to send out a spy for it. Oh wait, was that? That wasn't our good spy that got freed. It was a low-level spy. I was mistaken. I thought it was. I thought something different was happening. Nothing different was happening. All right, sir. Let's get dangerous. And by dangerous, I mean let's get a water park, because I'm still seeing amenity issues out there. They still seem to exist. You hate to see it happening, but it is what it is. Alright. So. Lee May. Let's take a look at, did I scroll past the Arabs? No, there they are. So we can boost rocketry over here, but I don't want you to be the one to do it. We need a higher level spy to be out there causing problems. There's a town called Seven Brothers. I like the name of that town, I gotta say. Okay, we will continue to counter-spy our more important cities with our low-tier spies, because I don't see great things happening from some of our other spies. Oh, you can just steal rocketry here, so there's no need for you to travel elsewhere when you can just do this. Geotherms hitting us up with 2 air score. We're in normal territory. We need 13 more points to hit a golden age. I don't know when that transition is going to happen. 11 to 31 turns, so it's possible we skip this turn and we'll have a notice for it next time. What do we want now? I guess the airports get us the ability to finish out an aerodrome, which is also aero score probably. So it could come in handy. Let me go farm these tiles up. Just they're not hooked up with anything, so I'm gonna try to take care of it. You look like you might be interested in some sort of entertainment. So let me go ahead and just get you started on that, because I do think that it's a good idea, my friend. We're both thinking on the same page there. I don't know if forestry management gets us a lot. They're in Beijing. I don't really think so. You know what? I'm gonna give him max. You're getting maxed out just to get an additional air score. Partially because I just don't really know what I want to do with the rest of the points there. I think we've hit the key things along the way. Somebody break a industrial zone. That's what that sounded like. No. I could give you gunpowder and not feel bad about it, but at the same time, I feel like I would be enabling bad behavior. So I'm just gonna have to go ahead and say no to that one, dog. You ruined, my industrial zone. And just when I was sending a spy to counter spy to protect it. I was sending somebody out here to fix the situation, and you had to go ahead and do that. How's our World's Fair looking, by the way? We've managed to strut out into first. I don't know if we'll have it at the end with them not following through with that that theater project, but it's looking like we might. Take a look at it again since there's another turn remaining.
From Stettin in the Baltic.
Cold War. Cryptography. Yeah, buddy. I would rather have cryptography than triangular trade any day of the week. You gotta keep you gotta get your Shaw 256 going in there. Make your messages harder to snoop it in on. I don't pay attention to cryptography. I had to pull an algorithm out of the recesses of my brain. I believe I named a correct one, but I might also just be lying there. It's possible. No tech to steal. Let's see. Oh, it's just gonna say robotics if we look at like heading down to Medina. Yeah, it just says rocketry. Since we're already stealing that, I'm just gonna keep you here and have you steal Lament for Ying from her. We get art and we get science boosts. It's a good use of our spies, I would say. I didn't look at this. We are still in first. How do we look now? It says you win, but there's still one more turn. But I do believe that we actually won it, which is good. It's great news, even. Okay, let's continue on some industrial zone logistics. I just want to burn through and see what the next engineer is. We're making some decent progress on scientists, but we need to continue doing these campus research grants. We don't want to get Mary Leakey is the thing. We just want to have a high total when the next one rolls by. So that's what we're going for right now. We could get another spy. I'm feeling like having maximum number of spies at this point is not going to buy us anything great. I mean, we will be able to dedicate a spy to protecting a spaceport. Oh, we need you to get... Oh, you already built it. That's right. We've maxed out our government district, right? There's our Royal Society. Yeah. Alright. We're in a good place. You need to fix the rest of your stuff probably instead of doing these logistics.
If God had really
Forgot about this. So 1 diplomatic victory point, some favor, 3 civic boosts is what we ended up with. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and drop you in first as well. So we're hopefully about to get the rocketry boost. I'm nervous to start going down the path of researching it without actually having it, because it's a short number of turns and I might forget. Dude, we got... Didn't it have all 3 as hey, you can claim these, or was I mistaken there? I thought I saw 3. It's possible I was wrong.
Pierre was right when he said that
Tolstoy dropping War and Peace down. Oh, it was 3. It was a musician. I thought I was scrolled all the way to the right when that was not in fact the case. Aha. Okay, so you could probably... You know what? Just get our spies so we have them available to counter spy. And get an aquarium. I think we're going to be able to hit this golden age. 7 turns, though. We might not hit it. It's possible we don't. Which cities have water parks that are like already... Do you have a water park that's decked out? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have a water park. We just built an entertainment place for you. You're getting an aquarium. I just want to make sure people have all the... There's not like a district we could complete that we hadn't been able to complete before. Oh, we can do the airport, right? That should get us something. Got us 3 points. We need 5 more in 7 turns. That's the type of boost I was looking for. And then with this, we should only be maybe 2 points behind once we get that aquarium in there. We're looking to be in a good spot. Let us stand united as friends. We need to fix that alliance, please. Ban the production of buildings of this type. There will be no coal power by mandate of China. New districts built by this player, China. Act as culture bombs. And then 2 victory points. We're going to dump the remainder in there. 6 with a leftover of 12. Hopefully we manage this, but we'll see. Eleanor has been... she might win this vote for herself on this one, I think. We lost 3. But we did get +2. So we got a total of -1 from that one, unfortunately. Another era score dropping in. Oh no, Korea. We told Korea we wouldn't spy, and then they caught another one of our spies. They are gonna have what you would like to call some anger towards us for breaking our promises. But at the same time, spy's gonna spy, man. Okay, let's take a look at what replaced. Oh, it's the boost for rocketry. So, our spy, what are you stealing? You're stealing, like, stuff. You're stealing a piece of art. So the guy we lost was in Korea, right? So he was the technologist, right? +1 appeal. This doesn't really matter to us at all. I'm just gonna burn it here. -1 diplomatic victory points from the last thing. Yeah, he was trying to steal tech from them and they caught him. That's unfortunate. Oh, we have some uranium. Couple pieces of uranium. Is there any more uranium? There's some up here. Alright, well we have at least 2 of them within our borders, which is nice.
All the girls in the world.
We need 3 more era score in 6 turns. We are thinking that the aquarium is going to handle that for us, or at least I'm thinking that. You may not be thinking that. It's definitely on my mind. Alright, so I'm probably going to send you to steal from them. I don't know if this is going to be better or not, but it at least won't result in grievances against us. I don't really want Korea having reason to come try to stomp my face in. I don't think they would stomp my face in. I think we could definitely buy defenses and whatnot and make that a very difficult thing for them. But why put yourself through that? Why would you invite that kind of darkness into your world that should be filled with light? Well, she's denounced me, see? She's not pleased. She's not happy with what's going down. Nor should she be, to be fair. We failed to steal, but we didn't get caught in the process, so. My spies are having some issues right here. You've gained Casus Belli to declare a liberation war. Is she messing with one of my friends? I don't know what she's done to deserve a liberation war, but it's good to know that I have the option. What does our appeal look like? Oh, look at all that green. That unneeded green. Okay. Great people. We're in a better position over here, but we could still be pumping stuff into that. I could always spend 6 or 7 grand to just pick up this engineer. You know what? It's our desire for victory. It also got us to the golden age. The desire for victory, the desire for rocketry. He has 2 charges as well, so he gives us plus 40% boost to the space projects. So he's worth the investment, I think. Normally it'd be like, do you really want to spend 8 grand on this thing? And in this case, I think the answer was yes. I think I'm fine with that. The Dubliners, get them. You're building some sort of fancy stadium over here. I see what you're doing. Korea, I'm not giving you Mercury for such paltry sums. The aquarium did not get us 3 era score, so it's good that I got the era score elsewhere. I was watching it to see, and it did not result in what we were desiring. What's our next engineer? Amenity and housing for the city. That one. So now we basically don't care about engineers unless there might be another engineer after this. Atomic era. There's still an information era after this, I believe, for this. So I guess we can continue to pump into industrial zone logistics. Keep going in that industrial zone logistics. Unless you need to repair something. You do not. Plus 20%. I'm going to dump one here. And we're going to queue up rocketry as our next get. And we'll be able to get a spaceport or two. I think I'm mainly just going to build a spaceport down here in Beijing. On this tile over here. I'm going to say this is the closest to the equator that we have in the Empire. On flat land. Which is close to true, but probably not 100% true.
I would say invisibility would be...
So we've got a friendship to maintain. Let's go ahead and knock some of these off of here. But where... I should have clicked the barbarian camp. There's uranium over here as well. Where do we have a barbarian camp spawned? Oh, it's up there. You know what to do. You're on the task. On the mission. You can handle it. If you can't handle it, no one can handle it. That's really all there is to it. Shen. Alright, Shen, you're going to travel to Beijing. You are going to be our dedicated spaceport protector once that goes in. Let me get a theater. Sure. Plus 20% towards space race projects. So now it should be up to 40%, assuming that all stacks. A boost for satellites? Yeah. Let me get the sources first, though. We don't want to lose our spy friend to hasty decision making. We gotta make sure that we're maintaining proper etiquette here. What are you thinking? You thinking you were backed up by a field cannon, you'd be safe. Not so fast, my friend. For the field cannon is target of the Ranger Corps. Also the Hussar. The Hussar are here. I'm helping. I'm helping. So we can always buy the spaceport for however much that's going to cost. We might not be able to afford it, but we should be able to. We probably want to save up some money, but if we continue to boost campus research grants, you know, we might be able to get it into a range where it's not too drastically expensive for us. But it's better to have the cash, I think, on hand. And what's burning a spaceport installation gonna do for us? It's gonna let us do it's gonna let us do the Earth satellite project faster. We don't have any of the other projects unlocked yet. So getting through that is just it's one step. It's not the most important step, it's just one of many. Alright, we're gonna drop entertainment down on this little tile here. You're actually in good shape. We've got an amenity situation here and here. We're actually getting close to being good on amenities. Barbarians are rocking AT crew out there. Who's arming these barbarians? Let's go. We're gonna have to sanction the people that are arming these barbarians because this is ridiculous. Okay, let's take a look at the charts. We need 220 science per turn. Korea's at 463. And they've learned 63 techs. We're at 58 techs. The Arabs are at 344 per turn. All right, they're getting decent numbers. 289 for Nubia, 252 for England, 173 for Hungary, and 132 for Scythia. This just goes to show how strong hitting every Eureka is for overall tech pull. So many people have actually like decent margins more science per turn than us, and yet we're in second place for overall number of techs. I find that kind of crazy. We're getting 291 culture per turn. England's at 403, 295 for Korea, 179 for the Arabs, 87 for Nubia, 85 for Tamirs, and 101 for Hungary. Score-wise, we're in the 4-digit. We're at 1047. Korea's 330 some odd points ahead of us at 1383, topping off the charts. Most of our contenders are at a similar or lower score than us. You got a couple that are within 150 points. You got several lower. I don't know. We're in the middle of the pack, but we're in a decent spot overall. They have built their spaceport over in Arab territories, and they're claiming Eleanor wins in 114 turns. That's not good. I don't like those numbers, but yeah, I mean, we can always put a damper on her plans. If necessary, even we could build a military and try to come in here and stomp some of her stuff. The thing is, I'd probably just be wanting to burn down the cities as to not increase my overall science output drastically. So if we do that, we're gonna be burning down cities as we go, I think. Anyway, how are we looking on this? These remaining ones we can see. Satellites is an available one to steal. Guidance systems, we still need something special to get that. Lasers, nuclear fusion. So there's only a few out of the unrevealed that we need bonuses for, but we still got this tricky guidance systems thing. I need you guys to go ahead and claim Mary Leakey so I don't have to see this nonsense anymore. And yeah, that would be excellent. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.